We're on, we're live, we're back again. I'm joined by my good friend, as always, Ale Degustation, Christoph.
Hello,
And
everybody, and Happy New Year for every beer drinker in the world.
Yes, I'll second that. Yeah, we're going to be taking a look at two beers again from the Durham Brewery. Both, I'm looking forward to trying both of them, to be honest with you. Definitely different beers from what I'm used to having in regards to the area, I suppose. I mean, we had two Durham beers before on the last degustation that we did, and I found them to be fantastic. It was smoked blonde we did, and we also did a craft lager, both fantastic beers. So hopefully these will follow suit. We're going to start off first on the white stout.
Yes, white stout. Interesting name, and I assure you that it's interesting taste as well.
Yeah, this one is weighing in at 7.2% ABV. Again, 500ml bottle. Now, for me, this style, I've only ever had one beer before, and that was probably about half a year ago, and it was care of the Siren Craft Brewery. It was their creamer, which was a white stout, and I found that to be absolutely intriguing.
Yeah,
but that's the only white stout that I've had. So let's see what this one gives. We'll crack it open. There's the crown.
Yeah, typical crown from Durham Brewery.
The Durham crown, yeah.
So let's open it. It is bottle conditioned beer, so it is some sediment on the bottom, and we will try a beer with sediment on the, when we will be finishing our bottles.
Yeah,
I have an original glass.
I'm going to keep that one for the Imperious, the one that you sent me, Christoph. So I'm going to put it. I'm just going to put it in the same glass, but it's my pure one.
It pours lovely.
Yes.
So like you can see, straw, but going to gold color, clear. Head not very big, but very nice, small and medium bubbles. Very creamy, little bit off color. It looks very, very nice. And the aroma is very nice.
Very fruity.
Quite malty, fruity, and a little bit perfumey. I would say it is a little bit mango in aroma.
Mango. Passion fruit mango sort of thing.
Yeah.
For me, it smells. I'm not getting, because on the bottle it's got stout. I'm not getting any characteristics of a stout. I'm getting no roastiness at all. I'm just getting full on floral, slightly hoppy maybe.
Well, in this case, stout is used in the old-fashioned way as a strong beer.
Strong beer. But it smells really nice.
I'm not sure, but I think they use Centennial for hopping.
Okay. So, am I right in thinking this is basically a double IPA?
Yes, you can think about this like this, but it's only 7.2.
Right, I think we should dive in on this one. Right?
Definitely, it's very fruity, with exotic fruits as well, forest fruits, and a little bit of herbal notes there as well. So it's quite complex.
It smells really delightful. Let's
Right,
dive in.
I think you should dive in.
Cheers.
It's very bitter straight away, but there's a lot of sweetness in it as well. Nicely hopped.
That is a very, very. I'd like to know what the IBUs are on this. I'm guessing they're going to be quite high because, yeah, like you say, as soon as you take it in, it's bang, punching bitterness.
Yeah.
And that goes all the way through, doesn't it? Even the back end, it's lingering now. It's all in.
Yeah, it stays there, but it's very pleasant.
Nice sweetness in there for sure.
And the bitterness, it's grapefruity, but nicely mixed with herbal notes. It's not like, you know, only grapefruit.
I always associate big bitterness with grapefruit, which makes sense for me. But yeah, there's maybe a bit of that we smelt on the nose, a bit of fleshy mango, maybe a bit of tangerine in there, give it that sweetness.
Yeah, no, what? Some double IPAs are not so bitter like this one.
This is a proper. Anyone that's watching this on playback, if you like your bitter beers, jump on this one.
Fantastic.
Yeah, full on bitterness, but really nice in a good way.
It's like you would drink grapefruit juice, right? Fresh grapefruit juice, mixed with herbs, and it's nicely bitter, but you have sweetness in it as well, and nice perfumey aroma, other fruits. It's very complex, and actually texture of this beer it's very nice because it's full-bodied, and you really can taste this maltiness. I think they use the Otis Matter. So, you know, very good beer. Very good.
I'm not picking up any of that 7.2%. I'm not getting that at all.
It's nicely hidden.
Yeah.
But you know what? Recently I had you know, the Brewdog's Jack Hammer, and you know, theoretically it has 200 IBUs, but this one tastes much bitter than Jack Hammer.
I haven't had that many bitter beers like this on this scale. This is definitely up there for the most bitterest beer I've had recently. Anyway, it's proper full on bitterness, but I absolutely dig it. I really do. I think it's fantastic. If you can take that writing away from the bottle, white stout,
and call it IPA.
For me, it's a fantastic double IPA.
Yeah, definitely the stress is put on bitterness in the beer. There are nice aromas and flavors, but bitterness is the thing. Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, spicy hot flavors. I'm getting that little tickle of pepperiness to it.
Ah,
Lovely mouthfeel as well to it, isn't it?
yeah, that's what I said. Nice texture.
Mm.
Right, I'm trying to get some sediment from the bottom.
Yeah, I just tipped all mine in and it's clouded up quite nicely. There's a few floaters in there.
And as I can remember, it will change a little bit, you know, the experience. Just look, it's perfect crown, you know, perfect.
Mm.
Hazy, bits of yeast floating around. Hmm. Now it's so smooth, little bit yeasty. I would even say you would find a little bit of Belgian notes here.
Yeah, it smoothed it out slightly, or made it even more of a softer mouthfeel for me, but still retaining all that grasping, raging bitterness in there that's just banging about in my palate. Lovely.
Yeah, definitely those beers uh, have no their own character. You know, they are different, definitely.
Yeah, I really do like that beer. And I know for a fact, without even trying the last beer that we do, I know I'm going to love that. So we probably saved the best till last. But for
Yes,
me,
it's lovely.
not ever having any beers from Durham Brewery and you sending me that pack, big, massive thumbs up for Durham Brewery. I think they're doing an absolutely fantastic job of making some really
Yeah,
quality
yeah. Even
beers.
though it's just a small family brewery, you know. I think they have only few employees. You know.
But it's exciting for me. It's exciting to try these sort of beers because they probably sort of maybe get overlooked slightly from some of shall we say, the hipster beers that are trending
Yeah,
currently. These sort of beers have been around a hell of a lot longer and get sort of maybe put to the back of the queue, which I think's maybe unfair because I'm really impressed with their beers. That craft lager, superb. It gave me everything that I wanted from that style. That smoked beer that we had, the smoked blonde, again, a little sort of twist on a classic beer,
yeah.
and it worked. That delivered. This white stout, another fantastic beer.
Right. I'm glad to hear that you like it. Uh, so
Mm.
it was good choice.
I mean, this is on your doorstep. These sort of beers,
Yeah,
you should be really chuffed.
yeah. There is many
Yeah,
other breweries now all around. Um, so I think we can start tasting, Northeast beers now.
yeah. Well, as tradition with this thing that we do, I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, it's almost perfect. You know.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I can see it would put a few people off with the bitterness.
Well,
Um,
with bitterness, you need to learn, right? You need to learn how to like it.
Yeah,
because
I
it is
appreciate it.
you know how it is with bitterness. You learn, right? Because it was old evolution trick. If something is bitter, it's poisonous. So if it's poisonous, better not to eat or drink this, right? So people with tolerance to bitterness were dying easily, right? Because they couldn't feel the bitterness. So now you can learn to like bitterness, but your level of bitterness that you can approve is rising. You're losing edge. So every time you got even bitter beer, you would like even bitter, right? So those ordinary beers, oh no, they are not bitter at all. And other people who will just start the journey in the craft world will say, oh no, it's too bitter for me. And you will say, this one, try or something like this.
Yeah.
Um,
I can remember when I was getting into it, one of the beers into like the step over, shall we say, was Punk IPA. Like a lot of people, you know. And I can remember
it was the
letting
beginning.
my dad try it. I mean, this is probably going back 5 years, 6 years, maybe. And years and years of drinking, um, just like Banks's bitter, Marston's beers, Boddington's, John Smith's, just years and years of just drinking the same sort of beers. And I let him try this Punk IPA, and he pulled a face.
No.
That's too bitter. What's all that about?
And when you
5 years later, he'll drink it now, and he doesn't think nothing about it.
yeah, that's true. It is the same when you revisit some beer that you remember. Oh, it was very bitter. It was very good, right? I'd like to taste it again. And now, did they change it? Is it just because it's in supermarket? It doesn't taste so good, right?
Yeah.
It can be as well.
But yeah, another glorious beer from a very, very good brewery, in my opinion.
Yeah.
The Durham Brewery. This is their white stout, brackets double IPA. Well, it's good as 7.2% ABV. Yeah, glorious stuff, guys. That is. We're going to be. We've still got a little bit left. We're going to move on to the.
You can't wait.
Bigger.
Yeah, too excited.
Just reading the description on it, I'm just, right up my street. Imperious.
Imperious, yes. Oak aged imperial stout, 12% ABV.
Bang. Yeah. Limited edition, aged in whiskey casks. Right. Let's get it open. Thomas McCarthy's in the house. Hello there, Thomas. Hope you're all right, mate.
All right. Right. Looks so beautiful. You can't see through it, just pitch black.
A bit quick out the blocks on pouring it, so I've got quite a big head on mine.
Yeah, quite nice beige foam, not very big. As you know, with this ABV, you can't expect that the foam will last.
No. Yeah, it's depleting as we speak. I mean, the lighting's not very good where I am, but I'm thinking, is it like a really dark mahogany or is it jet black?
Well, let's see. Mine is completely dark, but you can see just tiny flashes
No, I'm going jet
on the bottom. But you know, it depends. You know, what light you have.
Yeah, I'm gonna go black on mine. Now I've got a bit of decent light. I can see it. It's yeah, black with that beautiful tan head.
Ah, this is wonderful.
Whoa.
You have lots of licorice, a little bit of alcohol, lots of fruits, especially like dry fruits and forest fruits, chocolate, coffee.
I'm getting a nice vanilla whiff.
Oh yes, lots. And you know what? You can smell whiskey as well.
Yeah, the whiskey's in there for sure. And you get that woody sort of smell to it as well.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, very intense.
Yeah, massive, boozy, woody, whiskey, vanilla thing for me.
Well, you can just spend the evening just sniffing this. It's lovely.
Let's go for it, I think. I'm itching to look into this one, mate, for sure.
Right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm. So smooth and creamy, delicate. Lots of coffee, chocolate. It's quite bitter, but it's a coffee bitterness. Vanilla and wood. I would even say a little bit of smokiness somewhere. Licorice. It's a long list.
Yes, everything you just said, mate.
And you know what? On the end, you have a little bit of alcohol, but it's definitely whiskey flavor.
Just a comforting warmth, just rising up. Nothing, no harsh alcoholic kick or anything like that. Another remarkable, well hidden 12 point. Was it 12 points?
Yeah,
12%.
12. Yes.
Yeah, that's hidden, amazing hidden. So smooth, isn't it? It's beautiful.
Oh yeah. You know, the head brewer was really excited about this project. They also have sour version of this.
Okay.
Right. So it is like they have a temptation. It is their Russian Imperial Stout. It's about 10%, and it's very nice. But they put this temptation into barrels, and that's the effect, right? But also they have beer based on temptation recipe, but soured, right? And it's called Diabolus.
Okay.
So Diabolus is even more interesting because you have Russian Imperial Stout soured.
Yeah. Again, the curiosity
It's
of wanting to try
like
something like
you
that.
know what? It's like you would drink very condensed red wine, right? So
Yeah.
it's very tannic, but also you have smoothness and richness of Russian Imperial Stout. And as
That
I
sounds
heard,
pretty interesting.
they've put this Diabolus into barrels as well, right? So you know,
So, I mean, they're doing some exciting stuff then, aren't they?
oh yes, yes. You know what? Barrels, I think, are big. It is a big thing in the craft world now. You know, because you can have whatever beer you like. If you would put this in the barrels, it will change completely. And it's not only whiskey barrels. You can use other beers. You can use wine, cider, whatever, and it will be completely different.
Yeah, I dig all that though. I think that's great for breweries to sort of just mess about and go in different
And
directions
you
and
know
play
what?
about with stuff.
Actually I was a little bit investigating the what's about the barrel aging. Different wood will give different flavors, different aromas. American oak is completely different than French oak, right? So you know
Hmm.
it's just amazing. If you would just use different barrels, it will be something different.
I tried. Uh, I'm presuming it was a Spanish craft brewery. This was when I was out over in Spain, and it was a saison that was aged in cedar barrels,
Yeah.
Spanish cedar wood. And that was it still had the characteristics of a farmhouse beer, with that that it gives. But adding that additional cedar barrel aging thing with it as well just gave it a little bit of a spin on the style and made it a bit more interesting for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, I dig all that stuff. I think it's cool that brewers are playing about with things like that. And smoke beers and doing all that, and using different sort of smoking techniques.
Oh yes.
Great
If
stuff.
you would different if you would use a different wood smoke uh, malt, it will be different.
Mm. Yeah, I find all that sort of, yeah, it's fascinating. It's good. It's good. It's exciting. Like this beer, very very exciting beer.
Oh yes. Um, like I heard, this is fantastic. But what I've told you, they've put Diabolus in the barrels, and it's even better. So it's even more smooth, more exciting. So I have to try this.
Mm. What? Yeah, definitely. Where do you sit this brewery and all the beers that you drink and review? Is this
Well,
like a top 10 brewery for you?
maybe not, but it is my soft spot because really it was the first brewery that I visit, right? So I'm a little bit attached to this
Yeah.
brewery, and I'm quite often I'm returning to the beers. So
So they're doing something like that,
it's
aren't
really
they?
nice. So when you have something favorite, you will just continue, right? So of course I'm trying different beers, but I know that this is just exceptional good. So I'm coming back.
I'm really, I can't say it enough. I'm really impressed to be experiencing their beers. Thank you for sending me these beers. I've seen a few posts of their beers dotted about on Facebook, and I've seen Jonathan review a few of their beers. And I've looked at it, I've watched it, and I thought, oh, good beer, yeah. And that was it. But to actually get to try their beers has made me more and more interested. Like, getting more of their beers, trying something else.
We're all trying to, to tell everything about the beer, but it's sometimes hard to, translate to words what's your feeling, what you're getting from this beer. It's so complex sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, this imperious. I've drunk quite a few imperial stouts over the past 3 weeks. This is one of the best ones that I've had.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
It gives me everything that I want in the style.
Definitely, it is a smokiness in it as well. Oh.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh,
I get that. Yeah, there's a tiny little bit of smokiness in it. I like the vanilla tones to it as well. They're really jumping out to me.
I think this beer was about 6 months in the barrel. Pretty good.
I'm getting a little bit of vineness on the back end. A touch of coffee, not a great deal of coffee. I think for me, my palate, it's the vanilla that's jumping out.
You know what? I don't know if you get if you tried any coffee candies, right? Like Copico. It is something like this. It's like the coffee essence, right? Just put in your mouth, sweet, and with chocolate of flavors. And on top of this, you have something like chocolate liqueurs, right?
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you had them, when you have chocolate barrels, right, with alcohol in it.
Yeah.
It is something like this as well. Yeah.
I get where you're coming from with that.
And it's so thick, smooth, delicate, but has some kick. Very warming. Just excellent for just chilling out, sitting, next to the fire, and just relax.
Perfect situation. A roaring log fire, a nice cozy armchair. For me, I occasionally smoke a cigar. I could see that working very well with a decent.
Yeah, with this kind of beer, yes, I think it would.
Yeah,
I don't smoke, but I can imagine.
Perfect sort of just relax and chill out and just take it all in. The beer offers so much with
And
regards to
what they
just
say,
relaxing.
what you should eat with this? Chocolate.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. A nice Bourneville or something like that, or the black and whites, is it? Snap a couple of blocks of that off, eat that, sip of that, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, for me, that beer, 10 out of 10 all day long.
Oh, I see
Glorious.
that it was a perfect gift.
It was a fantastic gift, Christoph.
Oh,
Absolutely fantastic, mate. 4 out of 4. Quality. I mean, I've still got some of me. So I'm just going to go back to that just to sort of
try this one now,
wait.
and you will see how bitter it is.
Yeah.
Mm. Mm.
But it wakes the palate up, doesn't it? That bitterness.
Yeah.
It kicks everything back again. Fruity sweetness, big bitterness.
So you can see how much enjoyable beer can be and how much fun can give.
Yeah. I completely agree, mate. And this, that is just one hell of a sexy beer. That is. That oozes sex appeal for me. Beautiful mouthfeel to it. I love the vanilla in it. The vanilla just jumps out for me.
Yeah. It's all about oak barrels, you know.
And that smell as well. The smell's so inviting.
It just aroma complements with taste, you know. It is a perfect combination.
A beautiful sipper of a beer. Yeah, well, it'd be complete sacrilege to actually drink something like this really fast and chug it. You know, you'd be doing it a dishonor, wouldn't you, by doing something
Oh
like
yes, yes, definitely. You need to spend some time and enjoy and acknowledge all the flavors and aromas in the beer.
You sit back, you sit back in an armchair, like you said, a beautiful fire going, and you just let the beer sort of do the talking, really. Because I'm sure as you drink through it for a period of time, it would open up a bit more, and you probably get
Yeah, you know,
maybe a little bit more woodiness coming through,
yeah, it's going
a little bit more
warmer. You know, it's even more aroma going up. Yeah,
yeah, for
definitely.
sure. I mean, beautiful, absolutely fantastic. We did the white stout.
Yeah, white stout and imperious.
And imperious.
Excellent beers from Durham Brewery.
Yeah, I urge you to go and check out Durham Brewery because they are making some absolutely fantastic beers. And I urge you to also check out that fella there, Ale Degustation. I will put a link down below in this channel.
Right, you
Check
will
him.
find different beers from Durham Brewery as well.
How many beers are they actually banging out at the moment then? Because I'm guessing they've got a core range, and then they do like seasonal stuff.
Let's see. I have a page here. It's right. So it's Imperious, Interstellar. What you had? Check
The lager.
Smoking Blondie. We've tried this one. It's Hellfire. It's similar beer as this one, but it's Temptation with chili.
Yeah.
Diabolus. So it's soured Temptation. It's Benedictus Strong Amber Ale. Very strong, over 8%, 8.4. And there's wheat beer as well, Hefeweizen, mango wheat beer, 5.5%. Very pleasant. The flag beer is Temptation, Russian Imperial Stout, 10%. So it's like a base for this beer. You have Beats Chalice, Belgian Triple, 9%. Very good. Bombay, 106, 7%. India Pale Ale. Very nice approach to classic style. You have Cloister, modern bitter or pale ale, 4.5%, but this is nice as well. St. Cuthbert, India Pale Ale, but only 6.5. Really good beer, really. What else? Black Bishop, 4.1%, traditional stout. Nice, sessionable stout, just lovely. And you have very nice Magus. It's 3.8% pale ale. It's gluten-free, very light beer, very drinkable, very sessionable, with German, American, Czech, and Slovakian, and of course English hops. Then you also have Evensong, 5%, Premium Beta. Oh, this is good. This is really good beer. I remember when I was in brewery with my father-in-law, and he's not really drinking beer. What he usually drinks is maybe Guinness or something like this. So he said, "I don't know. Usually I just drink Guinness, right?" So they said, "Oh, you should try this one." Oh, and he was delighted, right? And of course, white stout. So let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 beers in bottle. But they also do cask beers, but they are only available in pubs.
Okay. So they've got a pretty decent range there from the sound of it, mate. Interesting beers. All of them sound really interesting.
They have even more cask beers here when I see, oh, I think I didn't try all of them. Yeah, because you have Columbus IPA, Red Vienna. Let's see what Red Vienna is.
That's got to be a red Vienna lager.
Red ale, yes. Jaded Moose. Oh. Amber Bitter. Lightning Rod. American Pale Ale. Oh, 3.6. Very sessionable. White Velvet. Pale Clean Session Beer. What's this? 22 IBUs. Ooh. 4.2% ABV. South Island IPA. 81 IBU. Kamacitra. IPA, 65 IBU, 4.3%, very sessionable. Citra, Columbus, Pacific, and the Gem, Pacific Gem. Nice hops. Oh, American Double IPA, 70 IBU. Exalted IPA. Oh, I didn't try this one. White Gold, light bitter, 4%. Huh. Right, there is so many beers that I didn't try it. What can I do? What can I do? Right, so let's enjoy.
Why not? Save you the moment. The more I drink it, the more and more it makes me. It just makes me happy.
Yes, that's true. And it's not alcohol talking through you. It's just excellent beer.
Yeah. A well-made beer. A lot of TLC has got into something like this, and I think our job as reviewers and people that put it out there live and do these videos, you know, when a brewery makes a beer like this, it deserves to be shouted, you know.
Yeah.
You know, we wouldn't be doing this otherwise. You know, it'd be just two blokes just pissing about on YouTube, drinking beer and forgetting about it. But this beer, I'm not going to forget about this beer. It stands out for me. It's logged. It's registered.
Yeah, it will be your next mark. You know, you will compare different other beers to this one.
Oh, it's definitely up there. Like I said, I've had quite a few imperial stouts over the past few weeks, and I've enjoyed them all. There hasn't been a bad one, but this definitely is up there. Definitely. But for my palate, I mean, I'm a big fan of this the style anyway. That's what I like about winter. You can get to sort of get stuck in with all these imperial stouts and all these dark beers. It's the season for that sort of style. And what this gives me, the flavour profile that it offers for my palate, ticks all the boxes.
Yeah.
The mouthfeel, the flavours that are in it, the drinkability factor. It's tick 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 all the way for me. I can't see any fault in it whatsoever. It just appeals to me so much.
Oh yes, it's definitely royal style. Well, it's called, you know, imperial. So
well, I mean, the description on it regarding the name of the beer, imperious, worthy of the Empress of Russia. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it?
oh yes. You know, it really deserves to be on a court and enjoyed by noble. So you can feel as a noble now. Great.
Right. Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up. Fantastic. He's been out Degustation. Like I say, check him out. Check Durham Brewery out, and we will see you on the next video. Cheers.
Bye bye.